How are we doing, guys? I hope we're well. Back with another video, and today I'm answering your questions. So a couple of days ago I put on my Instagram, guys, if you don't follow me, do head over to the Golf Fashion Guy on Instagram. Do drop me a follow over there. And I wanted you to ask me some questions for me to film a video like this and then pop it up on my YouTube channel. And it's very, very nice. I got quite a few questions. It's always awkward when you put that up on Instagram and, you know, get people to ask you questions and nobody asks you any questions, which is always lovely, makes you feel really, really good inside. But no, this time it was very, very nice and you guys dropped some very, very cool questions actually. So let's pull up my phone and let's have a deep dive through these and let's get answering them. So the first question, guys, was from Johnny C.S. Martin, and he went for quite a long one, I'm not going to lie. Johnny, a bit of a long one. If you had to create the perfect golf shoe, which pair would you choose for comfort? Which shoe would you choose based on the design, colours and patterns? And which shoe would you actually choose for the actual look of the shoe, i.e. trainer type, high tops, brogues? So comfort wise would probably be an Adidas Tour 360. Just never experienced any trouble with them whatsoever. The boost is incredible. So for that, I would have to go with the Adidas Tour 360 for the comfort. For the design of the shoe and the type of the shoe, I'm going to roll those into one. The FootJoy Icon shoe is my favourite shoe of all time. Not the most comfortable, but the design, the aesthetic, what you can do with the colours, the different colourways they come out in. I really, really love that shoe, and it just sets off every outfit really, really well. So, Johnny, thank you very much for your message, buddy. Appreciate it. So, moving on. So the next question was from Joe_De Pascalis. He says, how can I be more like you in every way? Be careful what you wish for, my friend. Be careful what you wish for. Next question from S.Brine3. Apologies if I've said that incorrectly. He says, why don't you do a Polo Golf / RLX review? It's going to come. It will come, absolutely. I don't really have a relationship with the brand as such. Some of the brands that I do in these videos, I have an account with where I work, or a couple of the brands have reached out and offered to help with the channel, which is great. But RLX, Polo Golf, Ralph Lauren, I have not had any sort of involvement with them at all. So me getting hold of the gear is a little harder. It will happen. It's a brand that I absolutely love. I've owned so many RLX pieces in the past and still do. It will happen. Just give it some time. When I did this, I did say a question about anything. Doesn't have to be golf fashion. Doesn't have to be golf. Can be life. Steve Shane asks, will there ever be a boy born that can swim faster than a shark? That's one of life's key questions. Surely not. Surely not. Could be the only answer. No, obviously not. Surely not. Maybe not. _Jennifer_JJ_. A lot of underscores in there. Who is your golf fashion icon? Henrik Stenson. I would have to say that Henrik has to be my all-time golf fashion icon. I just think for such a long time he has looked always spot on. So some of these guys, some of them kind of come in, they do a really good job of looking great, wearing a lot of the bits really well, and then it sort of fades out. But I think over time he has consistently been one of the best, if not the best dressed golfer on the PGA Tour. It was a dark time recently where he switched over to Echo, so I'm trying to erase that from my mind. Next question was from Daniel Field. Daniel, thank you very much for your question. Who's going to win the league this year? With everything that's happening in the world at the moment, are we even going to get to finish the league? Really, if we don't finish the league, I'm sorry, you Liverpool fans out there. I'm a Man United fan, so if the league is null and void, it might be one of the all-time great days.
Alvaro Morata can clinch it, and he does!
Very, very sorry. Don't unsubscribe. Don't hit the dislike button. That's just a joke. That's just a joke. I mean, if we finish, they win it. So there we go. That's who's going to win it. Might be no one. Next question, guys, was from Golf Guy Reviews. If you haven't checked out Golf Guy Reviews, do head over to his Instagram and his YouTube channel. Does a really great job of reviewing shoes, tech, clothing, the lot. So do check him out. He asks, what is the best shoe you've ever had? A FootJoy Icon. I will say it time and time again, FootJoy, sometimes they do some slightly iffy stuff, but when it came to the Icon, they smashed it, and the fact that it's still available on a MyJoy is just great. I mean, shoes have moved on quite a bit from when the Icon came out, but it is such a classic, and it's great to see that FootJoy keep it around. Don't know how long that's going to be for. Fingers crossed it's forever, but might not be for that long. So if you want an Icon, do hop over onto FootJoy's website and get one designed ASAP. Darty Aaron asks, what is the likelihood of golf clubs closing due to the virus? I'm not going to say the name. I'm sick and tired of saying the name, hearing the name, all of it. A golf club's going to close? Potentially. At the moment, we seem to be quite a nice outlet for people to get some fresh air, get some exercise, everything that the government recommends doing. It does seem that way, but if they get so busy, I played a couple of days ago and the golf course was heaving. So I can imagine if it gets a little out of hand, they will step in. I hope not. I hope the golf course becomes and continues to be a safe place for people to get their exercise. Just watch this space. Things are escalating day by day. Soon I will be sat on my sofa and I won't be able to get up. So fingers crossed it doesn't happen. Fingers crossed we're okay. And yeah, just keep those fingers crossed, everyone. Stay safe out there, whatever you do. Next question was from Zim Kitch. Sorry again if I've pronounced that wrong. Best waterproof golf jacket. They cost a lot and it's impossible to try a selection on for fit. Your opinion, please. The best waterproof jacket is the Zeus Pro 3L jacket. Without a doubt, in my opinion, the best jacket on the market, not just for waterproofing. The four-way stretch is insane. Doesn't even feel like you're wearing a waterproof jacket, which is great. It's nice and quiet. It's not that rustly, horrible material that you get on some of the other brands' waterproof jackets. So I would definitely say the Zeus Pro 3L. Matt Vacani asks, favourite golfing brand? Favourite golf brand? So difficult. I like so many of them. I have relationships with unbelievable people at all of them near enough. So Hugo Boss would be my favourite brand when it comes to what I like to wear on the golf course. I just love everything from their trousers, shirts, jumpers, the lot. My favourite brand as a whole, what they can offer, both shoes, clothing, accessories, a lot, would have to be Adidas. I am a massive Adidas fan, a fanboy. Someone put in one of the comments. That was lovely. Thank you very much for that comment. Yeah, they would have to be definitely up there as my favourite overall total brand. J. Lindeberg again. I could kind of mention everyone. JL stuff, they are incredible as well. They've helped me out a massive amount. Favourite golfing brand, if you're going to put it all in one that does everything from shoes, the lot, I would have to say Adidas. Last question was from Social Golfing. Are golf clothes generally too expensive? That's a very tough one. I think you kind of get what you pay for, really, with golf clothing. I've got some stuff that I've paid some good money for in the past, which is lasting forever. When you're looking at £120 for a polo shirt from someone like Hugo Boss, I do think that is a touch excessive. That's a touch expensive. When you can get some really great shirts from people like Adidas at $44.95 or J. Lindeberg for $55.95, you can get some unbelievable pieces and some fantastic colours for not that much. And then you also then have the brands that they're a little bit lower in the price point. Everyone does some really great stuff. It's all up to your personal preference. So, and don't forget, what looks good to you might not look good to someone else. So if you like it, get it. If you can afford to get it, get it. And if you don't want to spend the money on it, there are some other bits that you can get instead. I mean, you could rock into Primark. You can go and buy a polo shirt in Primark for £6 or whatever, or Walmart if you're in America, and you can pull it off. Fair play to you. All the power to you. If you don't want to spend that much, don't do it. Don't spend it. So they were all of your questions, guys. Thank you so much for sending those in. I hope I've done a half sensible job at answering them. If you do have another question or a comment at all, do drop that in the comment section below. Do hit that subscribe button, guys, if you like all things golf fashion. If we do have a lockdown, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do for some content for you guys. I'm going to have to come up with something. So do stay safe out there, guys, with everything that's going on. Do keep your social distancing. Do keep yourself isolated to the best of your ability, because it's going to help us out a whole lot in the long run. I just want this to finish. What's going on? I just don't know when it will. But guys, if you did enjoy the video, do hit that like button, and I'll see you all very, very soon.